Hey guys, how's it going? Buster Photo here with another camera review and how-to. Today, the second in the professional Nikon F series, the Nikon F2. I've done, as of the recording of this video, I've done a Nikon F video review and how-to, and also a Nikon F3, so I thought I'd fill in the gaps with the Nikon F2. I have a couple today with a Nikon 50mm 1.4 lens. So let's go over some of the features. If you've seen my Nikon F video, very similar in operation. Yeah, let's go over it. Now, I gotta say, this camera does have film inside of it, so I won't be opening the film back door, but I will be showing you how to open it, and but yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know from the start. So starting from the right, we have your neck strap or strap rings right here. Looks like we have a sync port right here. This right here is to release your lens, and just like the Nikon F, in order for the light meter to work properly, it has to be physically coupled to the lens via these little I guess rabbit ears is the best way to describe them. These right here. And you just simply put the lens on, click it into place, and then slide it all the way counterclockwise and then all the way clockwise. And if you did it correctly, there's a little aperture index window right here, and that's showing 1.4. And this is a 1.4 lens, so we did everything correctly for this lens. Right here you have your depth of field preview. You see the aperture blades closing right there. And it's also a mirror lockup. And to do that, you simply push this in and then bring this down. And you see the aperture blades are at whatever setting they are at, so that's telling us that the mirror is locked up. And to return the mirror, you simply click that back, and the mirror is back. Right here, we have or I should say, we have a self timer. This one actually has numbers on it, so you see 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 6, 8, 10, and you press that button to operate it. Oh shit. I forgot there's film in here. Alright, so we're gonna take a picture of the camera. So we took a picture. Damn it. Alright, well, I should probably listen to my own intro, but oh well. We have an interesting picture and a story to tell when we develop that film. So that's that. Moving towards the top of the camera, we have our shutter advance our film advance lever, which I will not operate today, but it's very easy. You just bring it out that way and it comes back. We have a little film counter window right here, which shows, I think that shows 13. T and L. I know if you put it on T, the film will advance normally. If you put it on L, it'll lock the shutter release button and it won't let it fire. I'm not sure what T is though. Anyways, you select your film speed with this dial right here. You bring it up, and then you put the little red arrow wherever your film speed is. I'm shooting a Ektar 100, so I have it set to 100. And this is also, I should say, the lever right here also operates your light meter. If you see the red, that means your light meter is on. If not, that means it's off. So it's a good on-off switch for the camera. You have your shutter speed selector dial. We have bulb, 1 second, all the way to 2,000th of a second. Right here, of course, in the back of your film door, you have a little window to put a bit of your film for a reminder. Right here on top, you have a little window that shows your light meter externally. So let's see if the needle jumps when we Turn the camera on. What do we have? Oh, it's on bulb. That's why it's not moving. There we go. And you can see the little needle jumping around, little match needle for your light meter. That's also viewable inside through the viewfinder. And right here to the left, we have a button that helps us remove the viewfinder. It's a 2-button operation. You press this button here, and you also turn down this lever right here. And I'll show you that in a second. Right here you have your film rewind knob, of course. You just, when you're done shooting, you bring that up, and then you turn the film. These two are for connecting a flash, and so is this little protruding little metal bit right there. That's also a way to connect the flash to the camera. And moving towards the bottom, we have, of course, a little made in Japan stamp. This was made in Japan, and you see all these little connectors are for a motor drive, which this camera does have. This is how you would open the door. Right here it's on closed, 0 is open. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm just going to show you how you would do that. You bring that up, and then you turn that clockwise from this orientation, and that'll open, release your film door. This little compartment is for your battery. And this right here is to release the film when you're done shooting, to release it so you can rewind it. And yeah, let me show you how to remove the viewfinder. So you press that there, you see it release, and then you press this in and then down, and that should release the viewfinder. And these cameras were fully customizable. They made different viewfinders for it. You could switch out the focus screens, just to whatever was your liking. You had the options to switch things out. And these viewfinders are also interchangeable between the Nikon F and the F2. So I could put this one on my F, or vice versa. I can put the F viewfinders on my F2. And as I mentioned, the focus screens are customizable. You see, we have a little split image split image focusing screen. Oh boy, words are hard. And in order to take that out, you simply press this button, and you see a little metal moving, and that releases the focus screen. There's never a really good way to do this. I just kind of lean it over, and the focus screen comes out. And Nikon made a bunch of these, and they all have letters. See, this is an A focus screen, which looks like it's just the Fresnel field and then a split image. My favorite is the K. K is my absolute favorite focus screen. But this A one works really well, especially with the split image, which helps a lot for focusing. And you just, while pressing that little button I show you to the left, you kind of just, that should be easier. You put the front part in, and then there you go, and then it just drops down. And then to put the viewfinder back on, you just simply, actually let's bring that there. It's probably a good idea to make sure, if you have rabbit ears and you're putting the viewfinder back on, it's probably a good idea to put at its smallest, so the rabbit ears are on this side of the viewfinder, which will make it easier to re-engage. Give it a little tug, that's good, and then we'll re-engage our lens. That's re-engaged. And that is pretty much it for this camera. It's one hell of a tank of a camera. You can drop this thing and you might walk away with a small dent, but everything is still going to be working on this camera. So yeah, that's the Nikon F2. Oh, I didn't mention, this was a pawn shop purchase. Stay away from pawn shops unless you know what you're doing. I didn't, but I came out lucky, and everything works on this camera. Yeah, I got lucky in that regard. But if you're going to pawn shops, do some research first. Know how to operate everything. Watch one of my videos, and then go, if you see one of these cameras, go buy them once you know how everything works and how to test everything. I wish I could show you how the shutter speeds sound, but it's not much different if you've seen any other cameras. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Please like and subscribe. Liking these videos helps other people find these videos. And if you found this video at all helpful, please like it, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if you have this camera, what you think about this camera. And I try to respond to everyone since, you know, my channel's still starting out. So there's not that many comments, so I can definitely respond to almost everyone's comments. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and have a nice day.